This is going too far. What's up, everybody? I'm Quisha. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are talking about a story right here in Jacksonville, Florida. A teacher is accused, arrested, taken to jail for child abuse in the classroom. Take a look.
The Sheriff's Office says 60-year-old Caroline Lee was arrested for child abuse Friday at Darnell-Cookman School of the Medical Arts. The victim stated in the report that when she arrived to her first period class on Friday, her teacher said Lee wanted to talk with her. The report says Lee brought the student back to her classroom and asked the student why she threatened her. According to the report, the student said she never threatened Lee, but Lee then reached across a table and struck the student with the palm of her hand. The report goes on to say Lee called the victim expletives and then kept hitting her on the top of her head as her nose kept bleeding. The victim stated she began trying to hold both of Lee's arms to keep from being struck, and Lee kicked her lower leg. Police got involved once the student went to the guidance counselor's office. According to the report, the violent incident was preceded by an Instagram argument between Lee and the victim on the Duval County Schools page. This was where Lee was being congratulated for winning Teacher of the Year 2 days prior. There was a comment that questioned if Lee was the teacher that used the N-word last year in class. A response from Lee said that she used it in the context of the book of Mice and Men. The student said on the post that that was not the right thing to do, and Lee agreed. In the report, Lee said she interpreted one of the comments as a threat to kill her. Darnell-Cookman's principal told families of the arrest in a phone message that Lee has been removed from the classroom and will not return pending the judicial and internal procedures.
So it says Darnell-Cookman's principal told families of the arrest in a phone message that Lee has been removed from the classroom and will not return pending the judicial and internal procedures. Duval County Public Schools Superintendent Diane Green said, "I have no tolerance for adults who harm children, especially adults in a position of trust." This is a crazy story. This is, first of all, I cannot believe this is right here in Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County. We have already a ton of problems with our school system, namely them being critical race theory is here. Our school board is pretty crazy. Superintendent, they're all heading for the left hard. But to think that a child was abused in school, it's just unbelievable. There's stories like this popping up everywhere. And I don't mean to be, probably not everywhere, but just violence that's happening in schools, I should say. You know, we've seen this over time. And when I first heard this story, I was thinking about, you know, because it was around race. So the teacher apparently said the N-word, reading a book. And she says on the Instagram post, you know, blame the school board. I didn't say that I'm supposed to read this. The school says that the administration says that I'm supposed to read this. So again, we go back to curriculum, and I am not excusing by any means a teacher putting their hands on a child. I am not. What I am saying, though, is that I believe that this race thing has been so drummed up in the kids, in the teachers. Everybody's on edge because teachers don't want to say the wrong thing. And I know this because I have heard teachers are afraid they're going to misgender a child and get sued, or to have the LGBTQ plus community come after them. They are afraid that they're going to say, you know, something that is racist. Everybody's having to learn all these new terms. You know, you can't be it's not enough to not be racist. You got to be an anti-racist. You can't be a boy when you're a biological boy. You could be a girl when you're a biological boy, or vice versa. You have to, you know, everybody is super sensitive about, you know, racial things. And she was reading out of a book. The teacher was reading out of a book. I am not condoning putting your hands on a child. But what I am saying is that I think all of this racial, all of the racial talk and all of the gender stuff, and everybody has had enough. This is what you get, the left. This is what you get. Now you have gone so freaking crazy that everybody is on edge. Everybody, the kids are on edge. The teachers are on edge. The kids, every time they feel like they think they might possibly be oppressed or something crazy is coming at them, or they gotta, you're not being sensitive enough and all of this stuff, it's coming at them all the time. Now we have teachers who are probably stressed because of all of this stuff that you're pushing. It's your fault. You have created this. Now, I don't know if that, you might beat your chest at that. You might think that that's something to be proud of because after all, you want to dismantle all the traditions in America. You want to dismantle, we are so far, we're, I guess, in this post-modern world where everything is relative. Boys can be girls, girls can be boys. Racist doesn't mean racist anymore. All of this postmodern stuff. And this is on you. This is at your feet. This is what you are creating. You are getting everyone so hyped up, so stressed out, so paranoid. Everybody. You're damaging the kids. You're damaging the adults. Everybody is so stressed. Afraid to say the wrong thing. Not saying enough of the right thing. Everybody is stressed. What are you going to do to correct this? Because this is not a Republican issue. This is on the left. I'm sorry to say, but this is on the Democrats. It's on the left. This is your doing, and you've been doing it for years. You have been doing it for years. You've been sowing these little Marxist seeds. You have been creating this uproar of, America being just no better than it was in 1700. So this is on you. But of course, parents will not stand for this. We will not sit back and let our children continue to live under your crazy tyranny. I certainly am not going to let my children live under it. So, as always, I am advising you, mass exodus, it's time to go. This is crazy. And this is what's reported. There are instances where we don't even know what's really going on. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. How crazy is this story? Are you going to keep your kids in? Are you thinking about pulling them out? Let me know below. Let's have a conversation about this. Let's talk about some solutions. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see you watching the videos. I know you want to hit the subscribe button. I know what you're thinking. You're like, if I hit the subscribe button, this is just one more content creator that I'm going to have to put in my subscriber bank. I have a solution for that too. Go and get rid of one of the subscribers, the YouTubers that you don't really watch that much. Like, just unsubscribe from them and then subscribe to me. There you go. Problem solved. I'm just kidding. Anyway, you guys have a great rest of the day. Let's talk about this in the comments, though. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.